The only thing that keeps you experiencing physical separation from your twin flame is the belief in itself, the belief in separation. That's it. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Breann, a Master Certified Ascension Coach with Twin Flames Universe. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I have been in Harmonious Twin Flame Union with my twin flame for going on 5 years now. We are married and we live our life purpose as one, supporting other twin flames with everything that we've learned and come to know on our journey. Let's get right into it. As I said in the beginning, literally the only thing that is keeping twin flames experiencing that physical dissonance, physical separation, we all know that very well, is the belief in separation itself. That's it. Your twin flame is not, you don't have to wait for them to wake up. You don't have to wait for your twin flame to heal to a certain level. You don't have to wait for your twin flame to make it through whatever situation you see them navigating through. Like, none of that is required. If you understand on a deep level, and you may intellectually know this, but to really know it in your heart that your twin flame is you, if you find yourself waiting for your twin flame, like you're waiting for them to catch up to where you are, or you're waiting for them to awaken or to realize that you are twin flames, well, know that they are mirroring something to you. They are showing you a component of yourself that is not yet awakened, or, waiting on your good. And so I see this all the time, and I experienced it myself, thinking that, well, when my twin flame, moves through this challenge, or once they've completed this lesson, or once they finally realize, or once they do this thing, then they'll understand what I mean to them and what we are to each other. But that time never happened, because every single time I come to that place in my journey, I realized it was really just a reflection of me. It was something that I needed to resolve within myself. And what I needed to resolve within myself was that idea, that belief that I was separate from them, separate from my twin. And if you understand that, you are creating in your reality, you. And so if you are experiencing physical separation from your twin flame, well, you got to understand that on some level you've created that. And you might say, whoa, whoa, whoa. I very much desire my twin flame. Why in the world, or how in the world did I create this experience? Well, there's something in your vibration that has created this experience, and whether you are consciously aware of it, or you're subconsciously, or it's in your subconscious, I should say, well, then you want to identify where it's coming from. And that's why we apply the mirror exercise, right? Is that you acknowledge that there's something in your reality, such as physical separation, that you're experiencing with your twin flame, and that doesn't feel good. You don't like that. It feels bad. And so you have to identify where that vibration, where that's happening inside of you, which is then creating that situation in your reality. And almost every single time, it was for me and any of, any clients or any of my peers, that are also navigating their journey, it oftentimes leads back to our childhood. Right? And so if you feel unclear as to, well, okay, so I hear what you're saying, Breann. Well, so you're telling me that somewhere inside of me, I'm holding a vibration of separation, or that I chose separation at some point in time. Yeah, basically that. And then the next question might be, okay, well, if that's a thing, then how do I find it? How do I know where that happened? Well, you can look to your childhood, as a reference. For example, I've shared this many times before in my videos, but rejection and abandonment were mainly abandonment, but rejection goes hand in hand with that. That was like my core upset to coming into harmonious twin flame union. It was something that I had to heal, right? And so my upset of abandonment happened from childhood, situations and experiences that, I had in my life as a child. I then created walls in my relationships because I was afraid that I would be abandoned, that love would leave me, love would abandon me. And therefore, I blocked my twin flame out because I thought, well, if I'm just going to be abandoned by you, this is my greatest love of loves. Well, I don't want that in my life because that's too painful. And so this is just my experience, my example with you. And you can look at your childhood and see, was there any traumatic experiences that happened for you? Or, times that maybe you've numbed out to, like you've avoided, you've shut out for yourself because maybe it was too painful. Well, those are the places that you want to go to, that you want to look with, because that's where you're going to identify these places where you're hurt or where you are hurt. And therefore it's going to manifest as separation from your twin flame. Why? Because your twin flame is you. They are you in another body. And so whatever relationship you're having with yourself, they're going to reflect that relationship back to you. And so if anywhere you're experiencing hurt, that lowers your vibration. And so your twin flame, they're simply going to mirror that. They're not doing anything to you. They're just energetically showing you the relationship that you're having with you, with yourself. All right. And so you don't need to wait on them to awaken. That's unnecessary. It's just you awakening to the truth that you are loved and that you are lovable. That's really all it is. And once you really feel in your heart of hearts how loving and lovable you truly are, then your twin flame mirrors that back to you, rather than them seeming to not want to have anything to do with you, or not being anywhere in your reality, because that's just not true. That may be your experience, but that's not true. That's not real reality. It is real reality for you now if that is your experience, right? But it's not the truth of twin flames, okay? So explore your heart, explore your feelings where you may be experiencing hurt and you've not wanted to look there. And know that as you do and you apply the mirror exercise, that resolves the separation from your twin flame completely. And then that love you've given yourself, they will mirror that love back to you by them coming closer, by them picking up the phone and calling you, sending you that text like, hey, how you doing? I've missed you. Let's talk, right? You have that dialogue, that communication with them. And it starts with just simply you loving you. It has nothing to do with them. As much as, you see on the internet, or you see, well, when my twin flame does this or that, there's nothing that needs to happen from them. It's just simply you uprooting that belief in your consciousness. All right. So don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.